Are you wondering if peeing when you laugh is normal? Have you ever found yourself at a party having a good time, having a couple tasty beverages, and you find yourself jumping up and saying, I gotta get to the bathroom. I'm gonna laugh so hard, I'm gonna pee. And everybody in the room says, oh yeah, ha ha ha, we get that too. Well, I'm Dr. Amy with Physical Therapy for Everybody, and I wanted to share with you a story that I was at a party where somebody did jump up and say, I have to go potty before I pee my pants, because we were laughing so hard and having so much fun. We were playing a fantastic card game and having some tasty beverages. And when she did, I was like, I have an exercise for that. And so I am not even kidding you. There was probably, I think there's like 12 to 15 women there. When she got back from the bathroom, I was like, okay, you guys, we can solve this problem. We can stop you having to pee when you laugh. And so I got them all laying on the floor and taught them this really simple exercise that they can continue doing so that they don't pee when they laugh. And I'm going to give you access to that exercise too, absolutely free, because I think it's so impactful. And I think that women especially need to be educated on what they can do to help themselves. So we, as women in the society, have just accepted certain things like peeing when we laugh as normal because it happens to so many people, and so many of our friends are having it happen. Or you're at that party and everybody kind of laughs because they know it's true, they have that problem too. But just because everybody has the problem doesn't actually mean that it's normal. So yes, a lot of women struggle with peeing when they laugh, run, cough, jump. How many times have you gone to a trampoline park party and you've been like, oh, I got to pad up before I go to the trampoline park party, right? I mean, so often. That happens so often. And all of our friends do it too. Like, hey, did you pad up before you go to the party? But it's actually not normal. It doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to suffer with that just because you've gotten older, or just because you've had kids, or just because you've had multiple kids. This is actually, our pelvic floors are created to be able to withstand all the pressure that we put on them through life, including childbirth. And you don't have to live like this. You don't have to live with this problem. You don't have to be concerned all the time when you're laughing or coughing, or you're in the middle of the grocery store and you're like, oops, I didn't make it in time. You don't have to live your life like this. There is another way. There are things we can do. And one of my favorite things to do is this particular exercise. And in fact, I believe in it so very, very much that I actually wrote a book about it. And it's very, very simple. It's actually exercise. We should put air quotes around the word exercise, because it's not like, I promise you can do it. I promise you can. You just need the instructions. So let me tell you where to find them. If you go to our website, physicaltherapyforeverybody.com, and you click on the tab, I'm trying to remember what the tab says. Pain points. There we go. It says pain points. Underneath that, it says pelvic floor. If you click on that tab, it will bring you to our ebook page of how to stop peeing when you laugh, right? Which sounds very familiar. That's what we're talking about right now, right? So put in your email address, download that ebook. There is tons of great advice in there, but the exercise is also in there that I recommend literally every woman do. And it's not Kegel exercises. Do you really like Kegel exercises? Do you really feel like Kegel exercises are benefiting you? We'll talk about Kegel exercises another time. I'm not a fan, but I promise you this exercise is not a Kegel exercise. I promise you it is something you can do. And I promise you, you can access that information absolutely free. Now, when you download that ebook, we are going to give you a call and check in with you and see if there's something else that we can help you with, and make sure that you understood how to do the exercise, because, yeah, I mean, it's a different exercise. I promise you, it's not like anything you've ever done before. So we want to check in and make sure that you can do it right. But yeah, I mean, we just want to check in and make sure that you're doing okay, you're getting what you need. And we'll probably check in with you if you want to just, do the exercise for 30 days, and then we'll check in with you afterwards and see how you're doing with it. Then that's absolutely fine. It usually takes about 30 days to start seeing changes, because it is one of those exercises that's pretty light and gentle. So, if you are like, answer the phone and you're like, hey, I'm doing the exercise, I want to do it for 30 days and see how that helps me, we are totally fine with checking in with you in 30 days and seeing how things are going at that point. Just again, communication. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what's going on with you and how we can help you. And if that's, giving you some exercises to do on your own, then we are great with that. And if that ends up being all you need, that's fantastic. Because if we can get this information out there, we can start changing the definition of how women feel about their pelvic health. And we can also start changing how women talk about their pelvic health. It's time to start talking about these problems, ladies. It's time to start finding answers, and it's time to stop accepting these issues that aren't getting solved and that our doctors don't want to talk about and that we struggle with and lead to bigger problems later on. So we're going to be talking about pelvic health this month. If you're a guy, I promise you there's good information in here for your spouse or your other half. I would definitely watch and pass it on to them as you feel like it would be helpful. All right, you guys, have a great day. Go out and do something fantastic, and I will see you next week.